Hi, we are Rob and Ali, sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel.
We have spent the last 8 days in cabin 8254 on the Carnival Luminosa. This is a Cloud9 balcony spa cabin. It's a bit of a mouthful, but there are different categories. You can get an inside a balcony or a suite, and it is linked to the Cloud9 spa. So by getting one of these cabins, you get access to the thermal suites as well as a few other benefits, including these robes to use behind us.
Oh, they're beautiful.
They are beautiful, but if you want to buy one, they're $68. So we didn't bother. But although
We got our use out of them by wearing them, though.
the cabin is very much the same as any other balcony cabin. The decor is a little bit different. You do get the Elemis soaps, and you get the Cloud9 spa, and obviously access to
I
the
actually
thermal
like
suites.
it better. It's in sort of a burgundy, so it has a little bit more of a luxury feel to it than the sort of pale blue. I don't know why a colour would make that much difference, but it does. It kind of.
I'm
looks-
just not sure about the yellow wall behind it. So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So this cabin is perfectly situated to get you to Cloud9 Spa. So you can leave your cabin in your robe and slippers and just make your way. There's even a special lift just for us, like a glass
There is.
elevator that
But-
will take us there and then back up again with nobody seeing us. You don't have to go through the ship.
there is, but I'm not sure that we would have this cabin again.
It's a big but. It's a big but.
and
And
let-
no, we
and
wouldn't
let's-
have this room again.
And let's tell you why. 3 reasons why we wouldn't have this cabin again: noise, noise, and noise. This is
Shocking.
the Spa 9, the Cloud9 Spa cabins are all at the front of the ship, and they're sort of split into 2 groups. The majority of them are located actually underneath the spa, directly underneath the spa, and then there are probably about a third of them. I've got the numbers, but that are located underneath the Lido Deck. Now, this is the main deck, the pool deck, but it's not only under the Lido; it's actually under the area where they hold the bands, where they hold the dance parties, and yeah, it's first of all, the sound, the noise. If there is a DJ on, or if there is a band on, you can hear the music. You can also hear the bass beat, and there are certain pieces of metal in this cabin that vibrate. So you get you get the vibration as well. It's quite off-putting. Now that's sort of like that. A lot of this is going on during the day, and you might not be in the cabin, but you might want to sort of spend some time in your cabin and
If you've come to what we thought was, because you're coming to the thermal spa, you're probably here for a relaxing holiday. Now, we were here for New Year, so we wanted both a relaxing holiday and also a party holiday, to kind of party in the evening a bit, not too much. So it's not relaxing. I have to say, it really is not relaxing. You can hear the chairs being scraped along the floor or lifted up and sort of plonked down. So much so, as Robert was saying, because they're metal walls, if you're sort of sitting up, I sit up in bed, and have my little afternoon nap or whatever, it actually will shake your head off the wall. That's how loud it could be. And then in the evening, it's like people treading grapes. It just goes on for hours.
That's the
people's
third
feet.
noise. The third noise is the dancers, and this is with the dance party. So during the day, you've got people walking up and down the deck, and people running, because people do run up and down the decks, and it is like a thudding. And then at night with the dance parties, with the theme parties, people dancing. Now you combine that with the music, and it is quite loud.
Yeah.
It is
We
now.
sound like a couple of old fogies, but how do those little children manage? When people say they sound like a herd of elephants, that's how. And it's kids. You just know, because it's like bum 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 bum, and it's but it drove us insane.
Yeah, but we usually go to the theme parties, so it doesn't really bother us that much. But they can go on till sort of 11 o'clock or thereabouts. And if you've come here and you a person who goes to bed earlier, 10:30, whatever that time it might be, while the dance party, while the theme parties are still on, it is going to be very annoying having that thudding and that music and that beat, and it is really very loud.
Yeah, so it's just a warning. Apart from that, so it's very well situated for the spa. If that's not going to bother you and you're always going to be out your cabin, it is an excellent cabin. As we say, it's beautifully decorated, sort of appointed, and it
Everything
is handy for everything. It really was. Although it's quite... I mean, I know I say I get lost on this ship, but it really is pretty simple ship to find, navigate your way around. But this was a good location for that. So
it is. I don't know
take your
whether
choice.
well, that's right. Now I think we might try the Cloud. We actually enjoyed the Cloud 9 Spa. It was lovely having the thermal suites. We'll definitely look at the Cloud 9 Spa again, but we would probably look at one of the cabins that's underneath the spa. Now I'm not sure, they may be quieter or they may be not, because there may be sort of sounds from the machinery that operates all the thermal rooms and the pumps and everything. So
you let us know.
if you've stopped in one of those cabins that are actually underneath the spa area, let us know if there's any noise from that.
So just put, could we have a little code, do you think? Kind of a smiley face if you've had a really excellent cabin, and a big sad face, and put the number down if you've been on the Luminosa and you had a noisy cabin, and then people can just go down and see sad face and the number of the cabin, and just say why. And then it gives people a better choice, really.
Excellent.
When you're deciding.
Yeah.
So, and more on that spa. We've got another video.
The spa was great.
Like living like a millionaire.
Okay, so that's our assessment of this cabin. Beautiful cabin. The noise is quite intrusive.
Yes.
If that doesn't bother you, or if you're going to be out till late at night, then maybe you want to pick this. If you've liked this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification button if you want to see more of our videos from Cabin 8254 on the Carnival Luminosa. We'll say...
Oh, you nearly got it right to the end.
We'll say thanks for watching and bye for now.
Bye. We just thought we would take this opportunity to show you about the shower curtain. When we always say we actually loop the shower curtain, as you can just see here, we loop it over one of the towel rails there and don't actually use it when we have a shower. And that's because the shower curtains tend to waft out, or they can be a little bit short, and it floods the bathroom. So you can see here, I've just had a shower, and you can see how much water's in there, and yet here it's just bone dry. I mean, sometimes you get a little bit of splashes. I had the bath mat down, but even the loo isn't wet. So we just say, just check whether your shower curtain can go inside the little lip, and if not, check it over and your bathroom will stay nice and dry and not flood.